Immediately after you turn on power and activate Pack-a-Punch, run over to the Arsenal machine and equip the dead wire ammo mod. Then make your way back to the lift and activate it.
Clever minx kept a secret workshop that, quote, can be found if your soul inclined, though most would be refused.
Turn around and shoot the electric panel with the dead wire ammo mod. Keep shooting the panels until you open this door. Once you open the door, go ahead and kill the zombie right here. She's gonna drop a key fob, go ahead and pick that up. And follow this route. On this back table, you're gonna find a suitcase, go ahead and use the fob to open it. But we have our next component, beware a bunch of vermin are gonna spawn in.
That resonator plugged into the oscillation calibrator back at the Nazi workshop.
Next, run the component back to the lab and put it in this device. Now we need to activate 3 computers. The first is located at the top of these stairs at the docks. The final 2 are located at the starting area on opposite sides of each other. After doing this, go ahead and run back to the lab and interact with the machine again. In doing so, you'll get an equation. You can either do the math or you can pay Peck 5,000 points to give you the answer. Assuming you decided to pay Peck, go ahead and head to the guard's office and then interact with this computer. The code is randomized, but once we have ours for our game, we're going to head back to the lab and enter it into the machine. After doing so, it's going to start calibrating. All you need to do is end the round to finish the calibration. Once it's calibrated, it's going to point to an island on the map. It's always the same island. Go ahead and pick up the multifaceted resonator. For this next part, I recommend having a rarity weapon that is also a Pack-a-Punch along with 2 armor plates. Once you're at the docks, go ahead and jump into the water. There's always a hidden boat underneath it. You just want to swing your boat left and head to the first island. Now for this objective, you're going to see one of these orbs. Go ahead and interact with it.
As it solidifies, the mission may consume some exotic energies. Deal with your island.
The goal of this objective is to get 2 orbs into the glowing ball. It's going to shoot a zombie and it's going to glow a certain color. You need to kill that specific zombie and then you can interact with the orb and run it back to the orb.
Strange. The effective energy seems attuned to munition. Wow, munition just wolfed that down.
Once we've done this twice, go ahead and pick up your resonator and head to the second island. At the second island, we're just going to repeat the process. So wait for the orb to shoot 2 zombies, kill them, run it back, and pick up your resonator. Just head to the final island and repeat the process one more time. After doing so, we can pick up our resonator and head back to the lab to make our wonder weapon. Now we need to activate one of these tentacle traps and use our wonder weapon to agitate the tentacles. When done correctly, it will drop a hard drive. If it doesn't spawn, don't worry, just go to another trap and try there. After we found our hard drive, run it back to Peck and interact with him. After doing so, we will have access to Nathan in the biolab, but first we need to find a 3-digit code.
According to this,
The 3 numbers are in this order. First, run over here. It's the clock handle. Whichever one says the hour, that's your first number.
Then he should be able to hear you.
The second one is in the cafeteria. Go ahead and run up to this wall. There will be a playing card. That is your second number. Finally, on this wall, you'll find a date since last incident. That is your third and final number. Now, when you are ready, take the lift down to the biolab and interact with this tank.
So much pain. Every muscle in my body hurts.
You alright? Of course I'm fucking alright.
No way.
After a couple lines of dialogue, you'll be able to enter in a code. Go ahead and enter in the code. We already figured out. Now, when you are ready for your first boss fight, go ahead and interact with one of these valves. Note that if you're playing in multiplayer, all players have to interact with the valve at the same time.
No worries. We'll lots of you there. What the hell have they done to you?
For this boss fight, don't worry too much about the zombies. Focus on defeating the boss. I'm not sure if they changed it with the update, but if you use an insta-kill power-up, it makes the boss fight over in 2 seconds.
Why are you hurting me?
Once you defeated Nathan, you'll get your first cutscene, along with having defeated your first boss and your first Easter egg.
I don't want to touch Maya. I just need to. It hurts. It hurts. I've got this.
Wait! He's my little brother. My responsibility.
Got it. Chop chop.
Read the room, Peck. I'm your only friend, and right now, you're not making any new ones.
Now for the second Easter egg, go ahead and jump off the ledge here. You'll find a key card at the bottom of the water.
A key card. Most promising. So many locks. So many possibilities.
Now go ahead and take the lift back up. Head to this room right here, the communications one, and interact with this computer for a few seconds.
Shit. The island's connection to Janus HQ has been physically cut. The network cables could be manually reconnected in theory.
Now we need to find
maybe they'll
nodes.
get lucky
In order to
and
do
find
so,
node.
head back to the docks. Go ahead and take a boat straight over to the big ship in the water.
Wait for that spot.
Now we can use the keycard that we picked up to access this area. After picking up a node, it's going to trigger a lockdown. We have to defeat all the enemies and survive until it ends.
No mercy, now, mate.
Once our lockdown is over, we'll get a max ammo, and we'll also be able to leave. Now jump back into your ship with the node and go to the first island. There's about 3 or 4 locations that can need a node repaired, but if you head to the first island, it's usually one of them.
Come on, decoy. Pretty sure I could have done that.
After doing so, go ahead back to the ship now to grab the other
Fixing
node.
the network won't help. The outbreak hit every Project Janus facility. Whoever you hope to contact is already dead.
Bring back my inversion warheads or I swear I'll...
You'll do nothing, and I'd rather die than return to that island.
Find your second and final node location is either at the docks or in one of the sea tunnels. After repairing it, we have restored communications.
My name is
After this, you'll get about a minute of audio, but then you want to head back to the guard's tower.
Listen, I know others includes me. I just want off this work.
You're speaking with the synaptic algorithm module. Call me Sam.
Explain yourself. Why do you sound like Agent Maxis?
She was my source code. The true Samantha Maxis sacrificed herself to save your world.
Yeah, may she, rest in peace.
Do not worry. I do not share her grievances. My priority is to get you all off that island.
Well, if you can hijack Modi's mini sub, we can get back my warheads and make our getaway.
I can do that, but I will need your assistance. Everyone gather at the guard station. I instructed Peck and Strauss to assemble this device.
After the audio ends, we'll have a hacking device. Before we do this next part though, we want to do a couple things beforehand. Go ahead and head down to the biolab and grab yourself 3 plates of armor. In addition, craft 2 monkey bombs or 2 decoys if you don't have enough. And finally, make your way back to the docks. So now for this final part, my clip didn't record for some reason originally, so I'm going to reenact it now. For this part, we need to hack the 3 buoys out in the water. I recommend that you start with the furthest one away. Like I said, this is a reenactment, so just hold down the action button until it ends. Also note, after the first hack, it's going to start a countdown, so you only have about a minute to finish the other 2. After the final buoy is hacked, Dr. Modi is going to activate a self-destruct sequence. This is why we started with the furthest buoy away, so that we're right next to the dock. Therefore, you want to leg it back to the biolab. Now we need to defuse 3 bombs. This is why we crafted the monkey bombs earlier. The first bomb location is located right on your left. The second one is also located on the bottom level at the end of the hall. The final location is located right underneath this room on the 2nd floor. You have 4 minutes to do this, that's why the monkey bombs come in handy. Also, Ether Shroud does wonders. Now all that is left is to run down these stairs and interact with this door for the final encounter. If this video helped you at all, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing. It'll help my channel out a lot while I continue to grow it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.